Unity for a better world. Once upon a time, in a world much like our own, there were many different groups of people who lived in their own separate communities. They had different beliefs, customs, and ways of life, and they often didn't interact with one another. Each community thought they were superior to the others, and so there was a lot of animosity and mistrust between them. One day, a wise old woman appeared in the center of the world and called upon all the leaders of the different communities to come together for a great meeting. At first, they were hesitant to accept the invitation, but eventually, they all agreed to attend. When they arrived, they found that the wise old woman had created a beautiful garden with paths leading to each community. In the center of the garden was a large, shimmering crystal. She explained to them that the crystal represented unity, and that if they could all work together to protect it, it would bring great prosperity and harmony to their world. The leaders were skeptical at first, but as they spent time together in the garden, they began to see that they had more in common than they thought. They started to share stories about their communities and their struggles, and they realized that they faced many of the same challenges. They also started to notice that the crystals seemed to glow brighter whenever they were working together or sharing positive thoughts and ideas. Over time, the leaders became friends and allies, and they started to work together to address the problems facing their world. They pooled their resources and knowledge to build better infrastructure, improve education, and promote cultural exchange. They also worked to promote peace and understanding between their communities, and they encouraged their people to learn from one another. As the years passed, the world became a much happier and more peaceful place. The different communities still had their own unique identities, but they also recognized the value of working together for the common good. They came to see that their differences were a strength, not a weakness, and they were proud to be part of a world that celebrated diversity and unity. Eventually, the wise old woman passed away, but her legacy lived on in the crystal and in the hearts of the people who had learned to love and respect one another. The crystal remained a symbol of unity, and it continued to glow bright as a reminder that when people work together, great things can be accomplished.